11:28. Happy Thanksgiving. What do we have before us? Today we have Amazon.com. What a great bull run Amazon has done. We had a weekly chart right here before us, and we're taking a look at what Amazon has done. Amazon is overbought, and Amazon is going to come down in a reversal. We are at absurd levels of 94.5. It can still get a little bit more overbought. However, we will say that any move to new highs are shortable. One of the things that we have here are some put options that we're going to be looking at on 12/21. The 385 put option is going to be the one that we're really going to be excited about doing because that's right at the strike price. It's in the money. One of the things is that we're going to show the call side first, and we're going to show where the calls, the December 385 calls, we're going to take a look here on this daily chart at how the value of the calls are up here. The 385 call is extremely inflated. This side of the market on the 385 call is extremely inflated. And what happens in these option markets, they get up here at these highs just like you got over here. They pull back. We are going to see that the 385 call, it can go a little bit higher, but it will sell down. The low on these were, roughly right around, let's say, $3. If you bought at $3, you made a great gain if you were buying calls up and out of the money when Amazon on the weekly chart was breaking out to all-time highs. So here's a breakout, and here's a breakout on the calls. Having said that, let's take a look at the other side of this trade, and that's going to be the 385 put. And this is a calendar month. We can clearly see here that as Amazon was breaking out, the put side of the market in these option prices have been extremely deflated to these all-time lows. So they were up here, $22. They were extremely high at different areas. So when we had the 4-week breakout, we made the 4-week bottom and we broke out, the put side of the market went straight down. This is the side of the market that's going to pay short-term trading. They're deflated in price. So the people that own the calls, they've got a lot of risk. We're going to look at buying this side of the market because the value of these are hitting historically lows. What do I mean by that? It's deflated in price. The call to put ratio on Amazon, there is a big trade here that went straight down in 4 weeks on the put side, and the calls have went straight up. So here's the wall of resistance. We are overbought. Expect to pull back in Amazon. We will be buying the put options. We have various other put options that we're looking at. We can tell you clearly that we would be looking to see how cheap the 375, which is below the market. Here's the put side. Here's the value of the put. They're $5 and some change. They went straight down 4 weeks in a row. That's the cheapest side of the market. One of the other things we're going to look at is where the 375 call is as far as the option. And we can see that the 375 call was a place to be when Amazon was breaking out to all-time highs. And this is a weekly snapshot as the call's running up here. And that the low was down here. These are inflated. That means that this side of the market, like we did over here when they got inflated at 1385, they came down and made these lows right here of $2.50. They got that low. They actually got to $1.80, $1.10 back in. So if you were buying up and out of the money in 10/6 October, these calls were, starting out at $1.10. They hit 95 cents, and up and out of the money would have made you a fortune as far as buying the calls up and out of the money that expire in 1221 because these calls are monthly. They're not weekly options. So those were the lows. We are going to tell everyone now that we're taking the other side of this trade and that every new high, Amazon will have pullbacks. It's overbought. It can get a little bit more overbought, but not too much. We will take a look at the 390 put because Amazon closed at 386 and this 390 put is in the money by $4. Look at, they were up here at all-time highs. This is $47. Right now they're hitting all-time lows. 4 weeks straight down that the put side went and the calls went straight up. So knowing how to buy them at the right time is where this side of the trade pays money. And back to the weekly on Amazon.com. And there are lots of them out here that have gone parabolically straight up in their bull runs. And they have on this weekly chart. And every time we get to certain highs, expect to short Amazon on the highs. Everyone is very bullish on it because of the Christmas season. However, we're overbought, and we will be trading the other side of Amazon, and we will make money shorting Amazon. Short-term trades.